Make sure everything is working. Boom. Perfect. Good evening, humans of Earth. How's everybody doing tonight? It is November 28th, 2017, and it's a good night. Got a lot of good things to talk about. And before we get into that, this is Sovereign Starseed. This is a channel about sovereignty, cryptocurrencies, and spirituality, and how a lot of this stuff ties together with us freeing ourselves and with us educating ourselves and just making good moves, good decisions, that we made out of our own volition. So, beautiful, beautiful things to talk about tonight. And so, addressing that spirituality part, I just want to go ahead and say a few things. First of all, I'm super grateful for the opportunity to have a free internet and to be able to share this with you guys. I am extremely grateful to live at the time where the internet is free and neutral. And I love being able to search what I want on the internet. And I love being able to find what I want. And I love how there isn't any censorship that comes from that. So I'm grateful for that right now. I'm grateful to be alive at these times when these cryptocurrencies are huge and they've been born and they're taking over the world in a very fast and beautiful way. I'm very grateful to know about this before the last person on earth finds out about cryptocurrencies. I'm very grateful to be able to have this type of platform and this type of ease of use and how cost effective it is to get a message out right now. And I think that is amazing. So those are just some affirmations that I found that I'm saying. And if you believe in this type of stuff, say them as well. Say them with intensity. And then that way it will hopefully compel you to doing something, such as like creating and protecting the fact that we have a free and open internet. So we'll go ahead and get into it with some cryptocurrency news. First, I'd like to end up saying that this is really, really a great time right now to be getting into Bitcoin. There are some big things that are happening, such as psychological barriers are breaking down, just because of all these things that are happening. Litecoin is hitting its record high, and that's amazing. So, taking a look at this, we've been looking at Cointelegraph.com putting out this article, and it says the price of the virtual currency Litecoin reaches an all-time high of $87 per token as of press time. But remembering these previous streams, we've been streaming when Litecoin was at $91. It's been close to with $100. And so because of that, it's really, really amazing to see Litecoin take on new all-time highs, as well as it's going to be getting new technologies coming into it, such as anonymous transactions. This is going to be really, really good. So the future for Litecoin is that the industry players already see the potential of the cryptocurrency. It's already helped push the digital currency's market cap more than 4.5 billion and strengthen the altcoins' solid growth in the market. It remains to be seen, however, if this bullish performance will be sustained in the days to come. So I think this is pretty good because Litecoin is at an all-time high, and this is nice to see for alt currencies. Next, actually, let's just go ahead and get into it because this is amazing. Because not only has Bitcoin reached an all-time high of $10,000, it is straight blown past $10,000. Right now, at the time of this video, Bitcoin is $10,700. And it has done this in less than 24 hours. It's gone up 8.5%. And so anybody that's holding any Bitcoin or anybody that's getting any right now, that is a great time to be making, look at this gain that you would have made in the last 24 hours. Beautiful, beautiful. And so because of that as well, we can end up seeing the other altcoins following suit. And Ethereum is now at $486 per Ether. Bitcoin Cash is sitting just below 1,500. Litecoin is at $100. Boom. So take a look at that. Mango, you out there? Because if you are, you've just broken $100 per Litecoin, brother. So happy for you, bro. So happy. And for anybody else that's holding Litecoin right now, keep it up because it's going to be huge. Ripple is now up to 28 cents per coin. I don't expect this to stop. And so because of that, we're starting to see all kinds of things happening. Let's see where Bitconnect's at. Bitconnect is now fallen to $284. It's fallen deeply. There are some people that are now no longer investing in Bitconnect, and there's some interesting news around that. However, I want to remind people that Bitconnect also ends up having, there's going to end up having a debit card released supposedly on the 3rd. So that should be pretty interesting there. And then let's also see Neo still trading at $37. Slowly declining, but still not concerned for myself. So this is just some interesting stuff, guys, because who knows, by the end of this stream, could we see 11K? Could we see 11K? Could we see 11K? What's up, Ray? What's up, Ray? Could we see 11K? Yo, this is crazy. 10.7K. We weren't even at 10K last night. That's crazy, bro. Like almost $1,000 in a day. What kind of investment can you get into that equates to this? So this is amazing. Litecoin has now hit 100. It's at a hundo, and I don't think that this is gonna stop, man. This is just gonna continue to go up. So, let's just keep on keeping on. Because I know that this stuff is going to end up making sure that, these markets are going to be stable. They're going to be sturdy for a while. So, that's something that I'm definitely looking into. Yes. Hey, I'm sorry if the bot's getting you. I'm still learning how to get that. Stop spamming symbols. Whatever. But yes, dude, this is crazy. Litecoin is at 100 right now, bro. Litecoin is at 100. Look at the screen. It's at $100.52. It's trailing right behind Bitcoin. It's made the biggest jump right behind Bitcoin and then Ripple. And for our top 5 cryptocurrencies. So that's amazing. All right. So checking that out. Taking a look at this here. Next I'm seeing it at 10.713, and if we end up looking at that here, that's trading on, this is actually just an average based on all of the exchanges that it's trading on. So all of these exchanges, it is giving us the average of 10,720. Yeah, dude, this is amazing. This is amazing. We are at this is an amazing time to be alive. Okay, so next in some of the news, Samsung wins, the Cointelegraph is telling us that Samsung wins public sector blockchain contract for Korean government. What? Samsung on the blockchain? Samsung SDS has announced a lucrative agreement with the Korean government to create a new blockchain-based technology platform for welfare, public safety, and transportation by 2022. The hope is to increase transparency for the government services. While the nation has banned ICOs, they have been embracing blockchain technology. The need for technological change has become increasingly clear as the world becomes technologically interconnected. CEO of Samsung, Hong Wang-pyo, says Samsung SDS blockchain and consulting capabilities will contribute to Seoul's leap as a top-rate global city. That's amazing. On Coinbase, yes, you're right. Yep, on Coinbase. Go Samsung. I know, right? That's crazy. So anybody that has any stock in Samsung, expect that to be going up. So very, very good. Blockchain for the public sector. What do you guys think about that? I think that's beautiful. It says the nascent technology has become a basis for new government systems to create a combination of security and transparency because blockchain technology presents a systematic approach to creating and controlling data. Governments are rushing to utilize it for solutions. As Samsung SDS has already commercialized its next ledger platform and applied it to the Samsung card. The company, damn, it's already on the Samsung card. The company has also suggested that the platform will be a viable solution for shipping logistics and has tested those capabilities as well. That's pretty interesting, guys. So, you know what I would say is that Samsung is definitely trying to make Seoul an attractive place for people to live, and it is attractive to me. So that is very interesting. So they're going to be putting their blockchain, their welfare on a blockchain. Now, again, there are pluses and minuses to everything here. I think some of the pluses are that, people are going to see the transparency of the government and they're not going to feel discriminated against or upon. Just because they'll be able to search the blockchain and see if everybody's payouts are slow, if they're on welfare and things like that. But the other problem is that same thing. Payouts may be slower for everybody, and there may be a hiccup on the network that people cannot like get around, and they may not be able to get their food stamps or their Medicaid or things like that because it's on a blockchain that's being attacked all the time. Maybe by foreign officials, maybe by, just other hackers, maybe by people that feel like they got cheated, and so they're attacking the blockchain, thus holding up food stamps for everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? We got to be very careful about this stuff, guys, because in my heart, what it's telling me is that we need to kind of figure a way out how to humanize a blockchain where it's okay to make fundamental changes that have been democratized, that are, changes that everybody has been okay with for a while. And it can't just be like a 51% majority vote. It has to be like an 80 or 90% majority vote. Like, people really have to be like, okay, let's do it before the blockchain forks and everybody gets their food stamps distributed differently, for example. So, we have to figure out human ways of doing this, because we cannot completely be putting all of our life and everything into blockchains. I do see that, there is a transition period where blockchains are going to be heavily used in almost every aspect of life, but I don't want that to end up being the humans of Earth's intentions forever, because at some point, it is something to think about, where we will evolve past blockchains. And I want us to constantly remember that as we get into this. So just remember that. And that's also some area where we can pay respect to our elders, and our elders that have been alive before a blockchain. So basically everybody alive right now, we are going to have a very good place to be able to teach people about how our species worked before a public blockchain took over everything, so that way we can make sure we continue to incorporate humanized aspects of this, and we don't get too carried away with the automated technological part of the blockchains. And I say this with complete respect to the blockchains, because I know that there's going to be a lot of them are going to be used, and I still appreciate that. So, it's still prevalent. It's something that we have to have for a while, but, I definitely think that we have to always make sure that we remain the creators of the blockchain, and we don't let the blockchain rise above its creators. Okay, so that's something that, we really gotta remember, because that's where all this stuff, where like the Matrix and all these other movies that have premonition, and all these books and religions and all this other stuff have prophesied, that this might end up happening. And I just want to bring that in there, make sure we're aware, and we keep our hearts open and our third eyes open as well, and we remember, when we're going too far. One area that I hope never touches blockchain is AI. That would be something that would be very, I would say, I can't completely say never to it, and I can't say all AI, but I would say that I would hope that an AI doesn't create a blockchain, because then our species may become too, like, engrossed in how beautiful it is, and we may give up our sovereignty and our thought to the machines. And that's just something that I just want to remember, guys, is that, like, we are the ones that are in power of these blockchains, and if it's giving out our welfare, it's giving out everything else, it's something for us to remember. So, we were alive before this type of thing was around, and also with respect to it, because I also think that now a lot of people are going to get food stamps or welfare and public assistance in faster ways, like much faster ways, and it'll be much easier for the government to distribute, so maybe more benefits can come the public's way, just because they're not spending so much on infrastructure costs. You know what I mean? So, pretty interesting. You'd probably end up downloading something like a food stamp wallet to your computer or your smartphone, and then it would just download little deposits from the blockchain, similar to how I get paid out every day right now from my investments. So, next in the news, just want to talk about how Cointelegraph is put out a pretty cool article that says Bitcoin is an economic miracle. Bitcoin is an economic miracle, says a Cambridge professor, Dr. Garrick Heilman, an economic historian at the University of Cambridge and the London School of Economics, explained in an interview with CNN that Bitcoin is nothing short of an economic miracle. So, CNN is hearing interviews on it right there live, so it's definitely adopting mainstream, guys. This is why the price is skyrocketing $1,000 in a night. Heilman stated, many economists dismissed it as a flawed form of money, something that could never achieve the level of adoption that it has. Today, we estimate 5 to 10 million unique active visitors of cryptocurrencies, and in my opinion, that's nothing short of a minor economic miracle. What Bitcoin represents, Bitcoin is the world's first form of decentralized money, a store of value that is censorship resistant and is immutable against manipulation by central entities, authorities, and governments. The decentralized structure and peer-to-peer protocol of Bitcoin are unique in that they allow the Bitcoin network to operate as its own economy without intermediaries and third-party service providers, aka sovereign. Okay? In a paper entitled Monopoly Without a Monopolist, an economic analysis of the Bitcoin payment system, Bank of Finland researchers wrote, Bitcoin is not regulated. It cannot be regulated. There's no need to regulate it because as a system it is committed to the protocol as is, and the transaction fees it charges the users are determined by the users independently of the miner's efforts. Bitcoin's design as an economic system is revolutionary and therefore would merit an economist's attention and scrutiny even if it had not been functional. Its apparent functionality and usefulness should further encourage economists to study this marvelous structure. So the global impact is a huge one. But, as this is, if you're paying a $2 transaction fee on a piece of art that's worth tens of thousands, that fee is basically zero. But if you're paying 2 or 3% on a piece of art of that value, then the numbers can go quite a bit. So you see, that's where it is it's in the low cost of the fees, guys. It's in the decentralization. It's the fact that we don't need to regulate it. And we have Cambridge professors backing us up now, as well as, other people, banks in Finland. So Finland, you got the right idea on it. You're definitely right on board. You got the thumbs up from Sovereign Starseed. Pow, pow, pow. Let me go ahead and check this. Let me check the chat. Is BTC the new revolution of virtue? Absolutely. It's BTC is like the byproduct of the revolution of virtue. Blockchain is the revolution of virtue. Blockchain is the technology behind BTC, and so that's really a better way of saying it. Can it free people from the banks? Absolutely, my man. Absolutely, it already is. Bank of Finland is seeing it, and they're seeing that they're not, they're not very relevant when we have something like this around. Can it free the people from usury? You know what I mean? Exactly. Exactly. I'll tell you, I was at a festival years ago, and I was getting sent Bitcoin in the jungle, just in the woods, not in the, not in the Amazon or nothing, you know what I mean? But like in the woods, I was doing commerce. I was doing transactions. I didn't need to wait, and I was doing them at 2 a.m. I was doing them at Sunday. I was doing them whenever, and that's the beauty of this, my friend. Is that we have all of these things right here available to us, and they're all within the computers that we hold in our hands, in our smartphones. So we have this right here in our pockets. It's available. It's something that we should be paying attention to, and it's awesome. It cannot be regulated. There's no need to regulate it, and that's why other places that are trying to ban cryptocurrencies right now are only going to fall behind. They're going to try to create their own blockchains and do that stuff, and right here in Korea, they're going to try to end up doing something where they banned it and they want to only adopt their own, and that's only going to make them fall behind. Meanwhile, we have countries like Estonia that recognize that they're going to fall behind, and they're publicly saying it. They're like, oh my goodness, we know that we're going to fall behind unless we bend over backwards to the will of our citizens. So, by the way, we've put as much of our public assets on blockchains for our citizens to vote on, to participate on, to opt out of, and it's super simple, super easy, and it's very attractive. It's attractive. So that's interesting. That's the most attractive. And Bank of Finland gets it. So good job, Bank of Finland. You get the thumbs up from Sovereign Starseed as well as Cambridge professors. I'm glad that you guys are seeing that there. And it doesn't really even matter, in the end, what I think. I'm just one person out of a whole bunch of people out there, but just as I've been seeing this whole thing play off for a long time, I definitely want to make sure that the people watching this channel, we kind of inherit kind of just a very honorable way of seeing how the most beautiful countries and governments are going to adopt this, and how other countries are going to struggle to try to keep control of their people. And that's really what it all comes down to, is control. And that's why this is Sovereign Starseed, man. Because we're bringing our sovereignty back, baby. So, next we're going to talk about Experty.io. Alright, so this is amazing. So Experty.io is the blockchain or the cryptocurrency that is going to be paying people for their knowledge. What they're doing is they're doing a new proof of algorithm, which is important for you guys to see, because these algorithms are different, and the way that the algorithm works largely dictates how the blockchain is going to behave, how the community is going to behave, the longevity of your coin, all of this stuff. Because I've seen coins just crash and burn, and they're never going to come back. Never going to come back. There are some people on some coins that are hopeful for them to come back, and so we gotta see new ways of attracting people to your blockchain, and it's got to be very attractive. So Experty.io is making one that is proof of knowledge blockchain, where if you can prove how much you know about something, then that's how you can end up being paid off in expertise tokens. And I honestly think expertise tokens are gonna like go through the freaking roof. Okay, this is gonna be an amazing one that I am going to be looking into, and following my channel and especially subscribing. You will see my moves, because I will probably do a video of when I invest into that. But let me know if you guys can't hear this, because this is an awesome video about how Xpretty.io is going to be showing you how to get paid calls in cryptocurrency. Let me know if you can't hear this, Kay.
On iOS, you can see the initial screen of the application, and Android one has already logged in, created account, and there is a wallet created with total balance of 0.1 Ether, and basically let us create
Okay,
one
cool.
new wallet on the iPhone. Also, we have the here the Ether scan working on Covan network, because the project is currently on testnet. And going back to the phone, so after creating wallet, I type the name. Let's make it for Greg. Greg is developer, so it's right dev here. Here rate per minute, let's use the standard one, 0.03, and languages. Probably I can save now. Okay, so profile is updated now, and let's go to the wallet itself. And on the Android, I will add new contact. I will scan wallet, and I can scan his QR code. It was found.
This is how you set up your phone.
And added successfully.
In cryptocurrency.
So now I have Greg on my list. And since I have funds on both of my contract and the wallet, I can call Greg here. So I can see his address and rate, profession, and what he can help you with. And after clicking call, Greg is registering the connection, so he can accept.
Look at that.
I can turn on the speaker and probably get something. Okay, I'm not sure about the video, but you can definitely hear it.
Look at this. This is amazing, guys.
After finishing the call, you can see that Greg earned like 0.0009 ETH, and I was charged the same amount. And let's move here back to the Ether scan, so we can present the transaction.
Yes, so the transaction happened here, these two transactions. First was start call, yes, you can see it here. And second one was end call.
You see that? This is how you make.
This few stuff like caller address, recipient address, and also how much address was sent here. It's in hex and it's marked.
Okay, so maybe let's go back to the application. I can go to my profile now, and under manager tab I can see that the balance is updated here. So right now my balance of the contract is missing the amount sent to Greg, and Greg on the other side, here is 0, but I can probably refresh it here, and now I can see that he has the money on the contract. Basically, I think that's it. So we have, this is like a very early version of the application. So we have on the profile manager wallet, and the mnemonic for restoring the keys. So it's working on command, so I don't want to test my account without problems. And I think that's it for the demo. Thank you very much for listening.
Look at that, guys. That is amazing. So we just saw a demo of how to pay for a phone call with cryptocurrency. And that was just one area of blockchain technology that is going to free us. And it's going to allow the people of Earth to become a lot more sovereign. Because now, when you're able to end up making phone calls and sending money through your phone call, then there's going to be a whole new market that's going to open up, and it's going to accelerate things. And it's going to accelerate our trade like fast, super fast. So I just wanted to show you guys that because this is something that's very important for us to see. And so next, I just wanted to talk about how the on CNBC is now even talking about Bitcoin. So it's definitely gaining mainstream adoption. And so it says here that the world's largest Bitcoin exchange, Bitflyer, enters the US. So this is pretty big. So it says the world's largest Bitcoin exchange by trading volume is launching in the US. Bitflyer, based in Tokyo, announced Tuesday it became the fourth digital currency exchange to receive a Bit license to operate in New York. The exchange said it also has licenses to operate in 40 other states, guys. So Coinbase, Circle, and Ripple are the three other exchanges with a Bit license, which is granted by New York's Department of Financial Services. Bitcoin trading volume in Japanese yen regularly accounts for 60% of the global trading volume in the digital currency, according to Crypto Compare. So this is pretty interesting because it says Bitflyer plans to offer 0% trading fees in the US through the end of this year. The exchange plans to add support for Litecoin, Ethereum Classic, and other digital currencies in 2018. The exchange has raised $36 million in venture capital. The leading U.S. platform for buying and selling Bitcoin, Coinbase, has raised $217. And that's just amazing. So yeah, Bitflyer is now in there. Mango's in the house. What's up, bro? Hey, yeah, we're gonna get on the Discord here in just a second. So yeah, this is cool because yeah, world's largest Bitcoin exchange, Bitflyer, enters the U.S. And then next, I just wanted to talk about some people have asked me about taxes and what do we do about taxes in Bitcoin. Well, I was saying that there's going to be multiple companies and services out there that are going to provide their services for people that need to report taxes for this type of thing. And so yeah, Libra is one company that is coming out, and it says Libra builds accounting, audit, and tax software for the blockchain and crypto industry. And so it basically is talking about the audit tools. It says that it has like different aspects of its platform to help people just kind of like get their taxes reported for. And it seems to me like right now they're setting up things like they're not even out yet, but they're setting up things that are like a suite of tools to help people gather all of their taxes, all of their Bitcoin transactions together, and that way they can see when they got the funds from that and they were able to pay their capital gains on it. And hopefully it comes out and it's like a super simple software for people, because I could see a huge potential in this. And once you guys are able to easily import all of your blockchain transactions into one platform, then it just spits out a number that says like, hey, set this much aside for taxes and you'll be good. I think a lot of people will be really compelled to being like, all right, Bitcoin's not so bad. People already got their taxes automated. And then is going to get easier than fiat. And then the big switchover is going to happen too. So we're already seeing it. So it's going to end up being something that Libra is going to be taking care of, and just one of many companies that are going to be trying to take care of that. So EG Proxy, thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate you. Let's see. Still takes time for transactions to appear on public ledger. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Well, let's see. Hey, Twitch TV Mango, what's up? Help me out. Yeah, you guys. Mango, he helps out with our chat a lot too, guys. So I wouldn't mind. You guys just checking him out. Mango's doing some stuff on Dota and something else as well, some other games, but still takes time for transactions to appear on public ledger. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and try to get something set up, because I'm gonna go ahead and delete the temp room right now, and then I'm gonna make another one, because there were some people last time that were saying that they can't get in. So let me just go ahead and actually maybe just post this up, because we're gonna open up the Discord room so that anybody that wants to end up just kind of like popping in, talking about anything, go ahead and let me get this up. I'm gonna end up having all this stuff in the profile soon, guys, so don't worry. How taxes work with Litecoin and other cryptos? Nice. Okay, give me just a second. Let me check that out. Very nice. Oh, welcome to the chat room. There we go. All right, squad. So yeah, go ahead and get into the Discord room if you want, and I am going to come into one called Temp Room. It's a voice channel that I'm creating right now. Copying the link and popping that into chat as well. So EG Proxy says, I gather the recent surge in Bitcoin prices is from the Chinese dumping government money via Korean market from Chinese ICO ban. Yes, that's part of it. You're exactly right. That's part of it. And then as well as there's some other things that are coming out, such as there's just so many forks and things like that that are happening that it's making people hoard their funds. So let me go ahead and get in here. Alright, I'm in the temp room and the Discord room. Anybody that wants to join in, come on, go ahead and join in. We'll go ahead and talk a little bit further if you want. If you don't feel like typing either. So,
hey,
what's up, Mango?
what up?
So,
how you try to stream?
You having problems, man?
Nah, it just sucks. It's boring.
Oh, yeah, dude, I know. Yeah, I know what that could be like. I have fun. I just have fun doing this and talking about this. So that's because, I just can't get enough of this stuff.
Yeah, I got 18 views. That's it.
Hey, right on, bro. That's pretty good. But
yeah, hey, yo, Litecoin started going up. Did you see the Reddit link I sent you?
let me see. So you put that in the chat. Let me click on it. Boom. And then let me go ahead and get that over into the window so we can all see that. But so you guys were talking, EG Proxy was talking about the price of Bitcoin and why it's up, and I just wanted to point this out too, is that 3 days ago, this is on the Merkle, and so Bitcoin Diamond, okay, is another Bitcoin fork that is coming out. Yeah. Bitcoin Diamond. And so basically what this is this is causing a lot of people to hoard all of their Bitcoin and hold all of their cryptocurrencies in just Bitcoin so that they can get their free Bitcoin Diamond coin. So
oh yeah, Yobit sent me something about that, something like that.
Yep, so there you go. So Yobit is actually where I claimed my Bitcoin Gold. So That's actually pretty cool. And like, you can get Bitcoin Diamond if you would just end up holding it all in Bitcoin and throw it up on YoBit. But I'll say this, every time a fork happens and people throw their cryptocurrencies up on an exchange, there are massive attacks at at those exchanges, and it just gets risky, for some people to end up participating in some of those. So just be careful with these types of things is what I would recommend to anybody. And if you want your free Bitcoin Diamond, put it up on YoBit and make sure that you have it there on the day that YoBit tells you.
Actually, don't log into the site right now. It's so laggy.
Yeah, I can imagine how taxes work with Litecoin and other cryptos in the U.S. And so they treat them as property. So if you hold your crypto less than a year before selling, it's subject to short-term capital gains. Okay.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I think they charge you 15%.
Okay. So there you go. So here's what's going to start happening is there's going to be a smart contract company like an Ethereum company that's going to come out and they're going to say, hey, this is a Ethereum smart contract that does your cryptocurrency taxes for you, and it will prepare all the documents to send over to the IRS, as well as put aside 15% of all of your gains so that it's automatically holding all of your taxes for you. So, that's what's going to happen, and I can't wait for that because that's going to attract a lot of people, just to be like, okay, fine, like now that the taxes are automated, that's easier than going to H&R Block, bro. So yeah, that's like where it's going to be cool. But then like at some point, taxes are just going to get so automated that like we're not even going to have to see it. We're not even going to worry about it. So
I see.
But dude, like, yes, like I was talking about you earlier because look at this, dude. Litecoin is $100 right now.
Yo, I got so happy. I didn't cash out.
But that's great, dude. That's great. So you realize some profits, and so
Wait, what? It's already 100?
yes.
What the? 5 seconds ago, it's 95.
Wait, where are you looking? Because I'm looking at CoinMarketCap, and this is the average.
I'm looking at Coinbase. That's why I'm in Rollcoin Index.
Got you. Yeah. So okay, yeah. I look at CoinMarketCap. Let me check more Coin Index.
Well, right now, oh my God, Ethereum Classic's going up too.
I know Bitcoin Gold is up. Ethereum is like almost at 500.
No wonder Genesis have been paying me.
Because of difficulty.
Yeah, I'm missing out 3 day.
Okay, they've been tweeting about that, and they said that hey, like we are definitely working on missing payouts, and they're gonna try to get them back to you. But it doesn't hurt to even just send them an email, just going like, hey, these are the dates that I was missing my payouts. I know you guys are trying to get these back to me. I just wanted to send a ticket just so that I could document it.
Yeah, I send them 2 because I'm missing out my LTC and my Ethereum.
Okay. Yep. Good. That is good. So yeah, bro, like that's awesome, man. And like I was talking earlier a little bit about Libra, which is a tax software that's going to be coming out, and it's going to automate people's taxes in 2018.
That's cool. You don't have to deal with the tax stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and so EG proxy, you're right. There is some of the prices going up because of the ban, and there's a lot of factors driving the price up. But I also just wanted to really point that out too, is that like right here, it's a lot of times these forks that are causing people to want to hold and hoard all of their cryptocurrencies all together into one, and then go, oh, I'm ready to get my free Bitcoin Diamond. I'm ready to get my free Bitcoin Gold. I'm getting my free Bitcoin Cash, baby. So, yeah, that's kind of like why. That's another big reason why Bitcoin is going up so big right now. And, there might be a point where it's going to dip back down due to people then spreading their money outside of Bitcoin, because after all these people move their money in, and it's not just small players now. Another big reason why Bitcoin's price is so big right now is that we have banks now talking about it. We have other banks that are like other institutions that invest for people, now all their customers want is Bitcoin. That's the one thing they want. So that's driving the price up. And that right there, guys, I could say is that when they start to put their money into Bitcoin, then all of these people are then going to look for opportunities after they have invested in Bitcoin on now where do I go? And that's when they're going to start to end up really driving the price of Litecoin through the roof, through all these other things, through the roof, baby. So be prepared to be making, some money. If you guys are even buying in right now, it's not a bad thing. Even if you sold today, it's not a bad thing to buy right back in and then just, keep on going. So, yeah. Like it's just a good thing, guys. Wormo, sup? What's up, bro? What's up? How you doing tonight, man? Where you viewing this from, and how are cryptocurrencies accepted where you are? Are people about it? Are they cool with it? Are they like, I don't care about it, I don't know about it?
Well, I asked a couple of people from my home country. They say in Cambodia, no one really knows what cryptocurrency is.
Wow, that's beautiful. Oh man. So, okay, hey, and first of all, right on, brother. That's really cool. I didn't know that you were from Cambodia. So, right on. That's cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, like there was like a place that I worked at last year where like the trainer that I went through training with, she was an awesome lady, and she was from Cambodia, and she was just really grateful to be here. And I was like, I understand.
It's a crap show in Cambodia.
I can understand. Think about this too. Think about what a sovereign, uncontrollable, that the
You know
government
why
can't
in
stop.
Cambodia they don't have Bitcoin?
Why?
This is how much it convert to one Bitcoin.
What?
Put it on chat on
That's
the
four. So it would be like 42,465,000 Cambodian dollars.
Yep.
Dang. Okay, so it's way off there. So here's what we
Yeah.
could do is like, oh man. So like the thing is they could still get in, bro. Like even if they got a tiny bit of terahash, every little satoshi would mean so much from Genesis mining going into Cambodia. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But because over there, no one really keep an eye on this kind of stuff. That's why.
Yeah. I was worrying about Bitcoin tax. Wormo, hey, here's a couple questions that I would ask you. First of all, do you think you're the only person worrying about Bitcoin tax? No. And
Hell yeah, bro.
and second, um, there's going to be lots of people that are going to be building bridges and pathways for people that want to help with Bitcoin tax and make sure that it's going to be a smooth transition for people. So just want you to see that, brother, or friend, if you're a sister.
Because for me, SBI and CIA don't scare me, but the IRS, you don't mess with that.
Yeah, and there's going to be other things that we'll be talking about a lot in the future, and yeah, we'll be able to talk about them as well because I've also interfaced with the IRS too, and actually I just got paid another check from them like 2 weeks ago. I got another $100 from the IRS.
Damn, actually, because right now my high school hired me.
Yeah.
I might make some cash. I might start investing more.
Nice. There you go, man. Like, dude, that's all I'm doing is I'm trying to find like even like almost. I'll even tell you guys. I don't mind saying this. Like, I'm even trying to find credit cards that have no interest for like 12 to 18 months, and just sign up for that. And then you just pay for credit cards with Bitcoin and with Genesis mining, and you will be able to pay off your credit cards before the interest even starts, and then you will be in the game with cryptocurrencies.
Holy crap!
What's up?
In Cambodia, the Bitcoin is $11,000.
Wow. Here's the thing though, when Cambodia starts to really use it, they're going to use it for deep purposes that are going to make them jump faster than America. It's going to make them jump faster than other countries. I hope so too, and I predict that.
Over there, it's crap show.
We'll see. So let's see. Took a look in the chat. Ray said, talking about, I think Ethereum and Litecoin will raise immensely in 2018. 2018 is going to be the year of the altcoins. Like this month, we've already passed 10 grand. I thought it was going to happen at Christmas. So it's already happened. We may see 15 grand by Christmas now. Now I can get a little bullish on the price. I was being pretty conservative, but yeah, like in 2018, like I've been saying, like after everybody pushes all their money into Bitcoin, then they're gonna start pushing it into Ethereum and Litecoin, wanting to see what's up there. You have any idea about it? Yeah, Bitcoin tax is definitely going to end up being something that's going to be specific to everybody's region, IWormo. So, keep on following this channel and you'll be able to see, how I'm going to be dealing with it as well. What's up?
Actually, talking about taxing, I know 100% in Cambodian they don't have tax. If you want, I think you can do like an offshore account in like one of those third world country kind of.
Yes. Yep. And yeah, that's where you that's what you could do too. And Apple and other companies do that. They just ship all their money overseas so they don't have to pay taxes. And that's exactly exactly what's happening there too. Ray is also pointing out something really cool. He says in USA, BTC tax is treated as a financial instrument. That is to say, tax is on capital gains only once you sell. And that's called realizing your gains. When anybody goes and talks to like H&R Block, if you don't transfer, if you keep all your money in Bitcoin and you don't transfer it back into dollars, then you don't have to pay any money on that until it's transferred back into dollars. So
that's dope.
That's going to be a huge thing that I'm going to be doing a big long lecture on for people, for their sovereignty going forward. And I'm going to do a long lecture with the whiteboard about that, because that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm not taking my money out and transferring it into dollars yet. I'm pushing it right up against the wall, so that at some point when I have enough to pay off like a whole credit card, I'm just going to chunk it at that credit card and be like, done. Just die, credit card.
I see what you did there.
Yes. So yeah, tax in the USA, it's capital gains. Brilliant. 0% credit card used for BTC is brilliant, right? Right? 0% credit card for 18 months, bro. Like there are creditors trying to throw like credit cards at people right now, and I'm all like, well, why not just throw it at me, baby? Because I know what to put it in. I definitely know a great investment right now that's better than gold. So like, just give me a credit card. And so my problem right now, guys, is that I don't have any credit because Genesis Mining is taking a lot of my money.
Mine too. I don't have Genesis.
Same, dude, but it's a great thing because I'm already getting my emails from my past Genesis Mining payouts, and every day, like every other day right now, I'm getting paid like a few bucks in Genesis Mining dollars, and that's only going to keep compounding further and further and further.
I only get like 12 cents a day.
Yep. It's all good though. It's all good. Like in March, with all the stuff that you just bought, you'll be able to now pump that up to maybe even a buck. If you got a terahash. How many terahash did you get?
I got 3 right now.
It's gonna be about.
I just dumped another one. I just got another terahash. That's why.
Perfect, bro. So see, like every terahash you get equates to about $1 right now, with the difficulty and the price. But shoot, whatever I say becomes obsolete by the next stream, because like it went up $1,000 last night. So whatever I say, it doesn't even matter. And so like, yeah, like just keep on getting paid out in those satoshis, man, because those are the ones that are rarer than the dollars that are constantly being paid out. And phew, yeah, dude, go and build up some credit, family. Go and build up some credit, team. Go and get a credit card with 0% interest for 18 months. You just sit there and put that in Bitcoin. Hold on that.
You got so many of those cards, like the 0 interest.
Do it. Like that's like right now, like that's where I would be putting it. Like I don't get any of those anymore. I've already used them all. So like, if I got them.
Recently turned 18, that's why they like start sending me this stuff.
Oh, they want you to mess it up, bro. They're like, okay, Mango, let's watch you mess this up, bro. We think you're gonna go be all irresponsible and buy clothes and buy like just stupid stuff with it. little do they know, you'll go
Thank
put it
God
in.
I'm not like that.
Right, exactly. Like, and like, dude, like because you're not like that, you could, the little do they know, you could put that into like cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin or a lifetime contract with Genesis Mining, and then like, geez, your Genesis Mining contract, you could just pay off your credit card, and now you got passive income for life. That's what I just did last time that those contracts were open just a couple weeks ago. I went to a bank, got a loan, and then I went to Genesis Mining, put that loan into Genesis, and my interest payments don't even start until February, and Genesis starts mining for me in the middle of March. So I'm
God damn.
barely gonna pay any money on this money, and I'm going to be paid out passively for life on something that's already hit more than 10K, 11K by like tomorrow per Bitcoin. Like, this is insane. So yeah, guys, like this is what I'm talking about.
Hey, yo, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Diamond,
hmm
it's 49 right now. You think it will go up?
Yeah, it's gonna go up definitely. So yeah, there's
I'd
gonna
like
be.
purchase one and then just save it to booming.
That's okay. I would just say, make your decisions, do your research. Everybody's sovereign, but what I would also say too is that like, I would also just try to participate in Yobit and just try to get some free
Uh,
Bitcoin Diamond, and then that's really the only way that a whole bunch of people are gonna do this.
Lifetime and Genesis is depend and how many terahash you buy.
Yes, and they
The
open up their
lowest,
contracts every
I
once in a
think.
while.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I think the lowest is a 173, I believe.
180.
Oh, 180. Yeah,
Yep.
around
So
there.
yeah, that's for you, Ray. Is that like uh lifetime contracts were $180 for the lowest option, and that would pay you out about $1 a day for as long as Bitcoin is profitable. They will mine for you. And so that was at the price, and as soon as that happened, I was like blasting everybody. I was telling them all like, yo, get this, get this, get this. And they only open these things up whenever they are able to talk to some people like in China and Japan, and they say, hey, can we get some more Bitcoin mining hardware? Can we get some more graphics cards? And maybe some other people free up their graphics cards. It may not come from China or Japan, it could come from anywhere, but Genesis Mining will send out a message to people, and they'll go, hey, we just got some lifetime contracts open. We aren't even going to be able to start mining for you until March. But if you want to pre order them now, you can, and you can lock in your contract now. And so when I get on that like crazy. And so I try to make sure I have money set aside. And I've been telling people on this channel, even before the last one opened up, I was like, guys, make sure you have some money set aside for when Genesis Mining opens these things up, because when they do, people flock to them and they sell out in like 24 or 48 hours. And so this time, I don't know why, but they were open for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, it was crazy. First, I thought I got close at like an hour, so I got freaked out.
Pre-order, yep, pre-order.
Okay, yeah, and also use that code to give you 3% off. That's his code.
Yes, thank you, Mango. Yes, that's my code, and like if you guys want to buy anything at Genesis Mining, you will get 3% off, and then you will also end up, giving me a tiny bit of some of the hash power as well. And then the person that does this the most during the next time that these contracts are open, I will go ahead and use your code, and I will make sure that we put in a big purchase for you. And I'm going to be setting aside so much Bitcoin so that we can get you like almost a terahash for free. And this is what you want right here.
Yeah, I almost got well, zero point 0.1 terahash because of him using my code.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
Yep. And he's been giving me all of this. Like I think I had like just 5 mega hash, and because Mango's been using my code, this is giving me 0.0800 mega hash in Ether for the next 2 years. And every time you guys use these codes, like if I end up buying a lifetime contract, you will end up getting lifetime terahash. So that's the most important and beautiful part about this economy. And I'm getting paid out. Look, here's my payouts every day. This is what it looks like when you have, I think, 13 terahash. You get about 100,000 satoshis a day. And so,
you mine BTC?
yes, now I only mine BTC just because, you know,
mine Litecoin. It's going up.
I know. And so, in what he's talking about with mining it is that, like, we come over here to mining allocation, and we just end up sitting here and we just change this like this. And we go, ooh, I want to end up changing it to, like, maybe like 20% Litecoin. And right now that's saying 10 terahash, but that's not true. And that's not going to actually be true until March 15th. I think this is really only 20% of about 13 terahash, which is what I had before this last time that I just went to the bank and I was all like, yo, give me some money, let me mess it up. I promise you I won't mess it up. And then they're like, all right, we'll give you some money. And so, yep, there we go. And that's what I would suggest, that, like, you know, this is just something that I've done. I would just suggest everybody make their own moves, do their own research. Don't gamble with any of this stuff that, you know, you can afford to lose, is what I would always say. And you know, it's just something that, you know, it's just really, really fun for me to do right now. And I'm definitely okay and comfortable with losing all of this. And I'm okay and comfortable with paying off that debt and that loan. Because it's not just Genesis Mining that I'm involved in. I'm involved with a lot of other companies as well that are paying me out every day. And we're going to start getting involved with that as well.
Hey, how you pre-order contract?
How do you? So you just wait until they have them open. The contracts are the pre-order for the mining. So, hey, so Ray looks like he's joining into the Discord room. That's cool. Right on. Come on in to get in. Come down to the voice channels and come down to temp room, bro. And then you'll be able to see that if you want to end up talking with us. So, but yeah, I'll end up being on for another few minutes, just talking about stuff. What do you guys think about, like, where Bitcoin is, where you guys are at? You know, like, what are your predictions for the price? Any type of rumors you got? Yeah, and that is tempting to go ahead and switch over to Litecoin, man, just because the difficulty. So the thing is that you might be able to get more Litecoin because the difficulty is lower on the Litecoin network than it would be on the BTC network.
Well, actually, you know the free terahash I got from you? I've
Yeah.
been letting mine LTC.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't get anything yet. It's been like, I don't know, almost a week now.
Yeah. Like, look at my payouts. So at, like, 13 terahash here, I'll show you, like, look at this. Like, just on 11, 18, and 19, and 20, 21, I was putting most of my terahash towards Litecoin, and I was only getting 0.1 Litecoin, like, every...
Hey, that's good though.
Well, so, like, yeah, 0.1, 0.1, 0.01.
What you need to cash out? You need point. Yeah, you cashing. They pay you to your wallet pretty much.
Yeah, and that is good. That is good. It's just that, like, you know, with Bitcoin, like, I'm getting so many more thousand satoshis, and I can participate in a lot of other projects. Like, I can throw a lot of this.
Actually, hey, yo, be right back. I'll go get something to drink.
Cool, man. Yeah, go for it. It's all good. But yeah, guys, like, this is something that's pretty cool to see, is that, like, these are my payouts that I'm getting from Genesis Mining. You guys can start to get these too. Follow the code that Mango's been posting in the chat room. That's going to end up helping out with getting you some discount, getting me some discount. We scratch each other's backs, and we can do beautiful things with this. So as you can see here, I am getting paid quite a bit in Litecoin, or I'm sorry, in Bitcoin now, every day. And let me just make sure everything is still working, because I'm getting like a beach ball. I'm going to shut down some of these tabs. And so, like, yeah, here's something that's pretty cool to do, is if I was to take this and I was to copy this and I was to go to Preve, and Preve will tell me how much I get paid every day. $20.84. This was actually at like $15 yesterday because the price of Bitcoin was below 10,000. So pretty interesting, guys. Pretty cool. And I want you to see that because this is really, really interesting. I'm getting paid out. Let me make sure here. That was the 002, 002, 002. And so I got this on 11/22. 11/23. I got paid 001. And I guess like the difficulty went way up that day. This is typical for this to happen. These other ones that are happening on 11/23. This one is this Ethereum contract right here. Bow. Right there. That's that 5 mega hash. So the 5 mega hash is like a 1/500th of one of the terahashes of this Bitcoin. So as you can see here, every day I'm going to get a baby payout and a big payout. So my baby payout was 4150 satoshis, 4,000 satoshis. Then my big payout of 100,000 satoshis.
Okay, I'm back.
Right on. So then yeah.
Why you call it Satoshi?
Just cause that's the price, or that's like the name of it. Bitcoin is the new dollar. Satoshi is the new cents. So pieces of a Bitcoin is Satoshis. So yeah. So now I have 4. So I was explaining to people that every day I get 2 payouts. One from the Ether contract because that's mining Bitcoin, and one from the Bitcoin lifetime contract. So yeah, this is like where I get 4,500 Satoshis yesterday, and then I also got 200,000 Satoshis yesterday. And then, see here, I'm missing a payment from yesterday. I'm missing a payment from the 27th, so I'm missing like multiple payments, man. And like, so for me, I'm not really worried about it. Not really. I don't really care. Just because I know that they're just on backlog and they're gonna eventually pay it out, and this is, how they keep a track of it all. So, yeah, it's just really cool to see that, guys.
Yeah, I'm missing 3 payout also. 3 day actually.
Yep. Yeah, so that's where some of my last payouts were. They were from the 25th. So anybody that's watching this right now, and if you guys have Genesis mining contracts, you haven't been paid out for the last few days, look at my payouts. You can see it's not just you. I got the 26th was the last one, and it's the 28th today. And on the 25th, I only got 1 payout, so I'm missing another one. On the 26th, I got only 1 payout, so I'm missing another one there. So as you can see, they just got some backlog to do just because Genesis mining is definitely under a lot of stress. These guys are now trying to build out their warehouse bigger from all these contracts that we just bought. So, yeah.
That's what I heard too.
Yep. So that's amazing. And like, when you sit there and you just end up like putting together a calculator and you think about like what the price of this is going to be when you get paid out with 50 terahash. That's what I have now. 50 lifetime terahash, and that's what made me so comfortable with going to the bank and being like, look, let's just do something where I can put some degrading fiat dollars into some like appreciating Bitcoin assets. And so like, yeah, just looking at the calculator, let's see if I can type this in here. Oh, yeah, so like if you take $50, times $30 or 30 days, I'm going to get $1,500 a month just out of this contract right here. And so that's great. Right there I can feel that like if you can adjust your expenses and things like that, then this right here is already removing people from the rat race. And that's at the price of Bitcoin right now. That's before all this mining starts. And then when all this mining starts, every Satoshi is going to be worth so much more that people are going to be like, oh my gosh, I just wish that I was getting paid in Bitcoin somewhere rather than getting paid in dollars. And that's why these contracts, in my opinion only, are just very, very important. So, yep.
Yeah, last time we. Oh wait, how much did the what? What's that say
What?
on the chat?
Listen.
Periscope.
Oh, dang. I can't even see the thing from Periscope. That's why. So my computer's frozen on that. So give me a second here.
I can check the quality of the stream.
Is that what they're asking?
No, they say something. I don't know. It's blocking. I can't see anything. They say how much did the, and then it just blank.
Dang. All right, give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I will bring this up. All right, I'm connecting on all the channels. Anybody that's watching from Periscope, any other places, say what's up. My chat was frozen. My fault. Say what's up. Do it again. Do the thing. But yeah, ask your question. I'd be happy to answer it. Happy.
Actually, minimize the Genesis mining. I think I'm able to. That's,
Like that.
hold up, the delay. I'm just waiting. Oh yeah, it's a how much did the contract cost you?
Oh, $180 per terahash.
And he have 50.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. So 180 times 50. What's that? Hey, what's up, Kenny? What's up? What's up? Yeah, so now my chat is working again. Okay, good. Cool.
Let's see.
So 50 times 180, what you guys got? I didn't end up buying all 50 at once. So 50 minus 13.
9G.
9 Gs. Yep. So over time, I put 9 Gs into it. I can say that over half of that was put in just at the last time that they had these things open. But, you know, it's important, guys, because getting on this is going to end up being able to ensure that you guys can get paid out passively every day from this. So, you know, get on something like this. Keep on following this channel. Basically right now I'm trying to do a toss-up between, like, Twitch and Mixer. Because, Mango, your friend showed me the other night, Dragon Eyes, man. Like, he showed me that Mixer is smooth. So I was thinking,
I'm not a big fan of Mixer.
why?
I prefer Twitch. It's better. I like Twitch better.
Okay. Is cloud mining really profitable? Reading several channels online, I find that the consensus is no. I'll say this, is that cloud mining, you have to put a lot of money into it. So as you can see with this account, there's like right now, if you were to buy into this would cost about 9,000 US dollars to get, but it's going to be paying you out this much per day. So watch this.
Well, that 50 terahash is $9,000, and then his Ethereum is about, I'm gonna say about another 200, right?
Yeah, but I don't even know about that much just because I got it on Bitcoin right now. So I'll say this, is that this is how much it's going to pay out per day, $62. And that's because the price of this is going out. So you do 62 times, where's my times? Oh, times right there. 62 times 30 equals 1860. So 1860, so watch this. That's how much I'm going to be getting paid, $18.60 per month from that. Okay, guys? And watch this channel. Follow the channel. Share this stuff. If you guys like what I'm talking about here, let's get this message out. Let's do it. Let's go. So $18.60 per month. So, but watch this. 9,000. Let's just act like I bought all in right there. 9,000 divided by 1860 equals, I would pay it all back in 4.8 months.
50 terahash, it costs $9,000.
Yep, and I would end at the amount that it's paying me out per day. If I didn't save any of that money and I just paid it all back to the credit cards and the loans and stuff like that, then yeah, it would take me almost 5 months and that would be free. And then I would still be getting paid out every day this $60, dude.
God damn, in a year you got paid out around, holy fuck, that's a lot.
Yeah. So let's see, so like 62 times, let's see, 62 times 365 equals 22,000. So this account right here is going to be paying 22K at the price of Bitcoin right now, and it keeps on going up. It just keeps on going up. So how much did 50 terahash cost? That was about 9K right there. So we just did the math there. But wouldn't it make more sense to buy the Antminer S9 or L3? Good question. Kenny's got a good question right there. Oh shit, that's brilliant. So I can pre-order? How? You can follow my channel, Ray. Make sure that you follow my channel, and I will also follow me on Twitter, SovereignStar33.
Just add him on any of the social media. He will spam you.
I will exactly my man. So like I will spam you, and I will make sure that you are going to be able to get in on this fantastic opportunity, because now I'm getting paid a salary from this, a 22K salary from Genesis Mining per year, and that's before the price of Bitcoin goes and reacts even further like it's about to. So
The thing is about Genesis, you need money to start.
yeah, that is, you do.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, and we'll be able to show you guys as well how to get the money set up on how to have a whole bunch of Bitcoin set aside, so that when Genesis Mining opens these up, you could just shove it right at Genesis Mining and be like, there you go, there it all is. And we'll show you how to compound all of this, like, because I've been compounding money in cryptocurrencies for years, and like I've been so happy to show you guys this now, because it's taken me a while to earn and get up to here. But this is just one of a few. And
yeah, for me on Ethereum, I buy 3 terahash. I only spend about $70.
nice. See, there you go. And so on this one right here, you know, you're going to end up being able to buy in at a lot cheaper, and it's a 2-year contract. It is still profitable, but it's just not lifetime. So what I can say here too is that Kenny was also asking, wouldn't it make sense to buy the Antminer S9 or the L3? So good question, Kenny. I actually used to have some Antminers. In the beginning, I had Antminer S1s, L1s. Those were fun, and that was a long time ago. So just to show you.
Buy in your electricity bill though.
That's really it. Is that, you know, if you're wanting to think about mining and buying your own mining equipment, I would just say that if you live in an area where the electricity is super cheap, or
Texas.
you can run on Texas, yeah, if you're in Texas, or if you can run on solar power, that's a good area where you can end up getting a mining operation going where it's actually going to be profitable. But most of the places out there, you can't compete with just throwing your money at a warehouse that's being cooled down in Iceland. And so like right there, like, you know, Iceland is cooled, and it's on green technology, and so because of that, you know, it's so much easier for us just to end up putting our money into cloud mining. And you know, this is just one of a few places where I can show you where you don't need a lot of money to start up. So, you know, make sure you follow me on the social medias, and I will definitely be putting out some videos on how you can start small.
Yo,
What's
I
up?
just do the math on my contract. In a year, I make about $93.
$93. And how much did you pay? 70?
Yeah, $30 profit.
There you go.
And then after that, I'm gonna get about $93 in profit after that
For-
next year.
Yeah, for a whole nother year, guys, that he can do whatever he wants with. And like, you know, by following this type of channel, like, we're all about compounding our funds and compound interest, because Einstein said that's the 8th wonder of the world, and he who understands it gets to master the 8th wonder of the world. And that's what I've been doing here, is I've been compounding my cryptocurrencies, and I haven't even been paying myself out with any of them. I've just keep putting them into different investment vehicles, and I'm going to show you guys all the links that are in my description. You start signing up using those links in the description, and I'll show you how to work each one of these places so that you can maximize your cryptocurrencies and just make them just go bigger and bigger and bigger every time. Antminer S9 pulls 15 terahash with electricity at 0.1 kilowatts, pulling 600 profit a month here, I think. Nice, Kenny. That is good. So 600 a month profit is good. What I'll say is that after a few months, the Antminer is going to be dwarfed by the Antminer S10. And then, yes, it's going to be hard for you to get the same profits that you're getting. and the difficulty of the Bitcoin network is constantly going up. So the payouts are constantly going to get smaller, and that's what incentivizes miners to keep buying more and more and more and more. And eventually, then they're like, sometimes there was a person in Colorado overloading his circuit breaker because he had so many ant miners going in his basement, and it was hot down there, and it was crazy. When I had my ant miner S1s, it was hot. I didn't even need to turn on my heater in the winter. It was so hot. So
how much for the miner usually costs?
it all depends on where we're getting it and the demand at the time. So yeah, Kenny, tell us where are you gonna get it? What's the price that you're getting it on? Oh, and by the way, let me pop out the link to the Discord as well, because yeah, guys,
Yeah, I got you.
cool.
Because if you go buy a miner, I suggest building a server. It's faster.
Yeah, that's really it, guys. I would definitely do that too. Sovereign Star 33, just Sovereign Star 33 on Twitter.
I think I have a follow on Twitter.
I gotta start getting in on Anchor too. Anchor is like this really cool platform where we can like just start conversations and have a lot of fun too. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is really the fun.
Like the one who's like.
So on Bitmain it's 1700, I think, with power supply about 150. So okay, so 1850 is what you're paying for S9 with the power supply, and so 1850 you would probably pay that back in about 3 months, and then in 3 months, bro, I would just end up saying that, by that time, if they were running 24/7, they're going to be weared down by a lot. You're going to be paying on your you're going to be paying on your electricity. You're going to be like you're just going to be your place is going to be hot, so you're going to be cooling it down. And what I would just say is you can do that if you want, and that is something I've done in the past. But I have since just decided that I want to go ahead and just throw my money at Genesis Mining, where they have a huge operation. It's already cooled down, and they have to end up paying for the new ant miners every year, and I just get paid out every day. So that's really like kind of like the area that I'm at, because I want this to make sure that we're as passive as possible. And when I was using my ant miners, they were pretty passive, but they were also like they were hot, and I was constantly every month getting less and less payouts because the Bitcoin mining network was just going up further and further and further. So 600 a month profit right now, maybe 500 a month next month, and then maybe in January 400. And if all these people start mining it, it'll just go down even further.
Wow.
So yeah, that's how that goes. And like I would just rather go into Genesis Mining and just be like, there we go, let me just buy a terahash at a time. So
That is how much I got paid out every day with my 3 mega hash, right? Is that what they call it?
yeah, mega hash. Yep. So that's how is that in Ether?
Yeah, in Ether.
Okay, so check this out. So let's go ahead and come over here and go to an Ethereum converter. Okay, let's check this out. Check this out. Ethereum converter. Come on, autocorrect. Help me out. Perfect. Amazon. Oh, no. Okay, Ethereum. Okay, so right here. You were getting paid 16 cents a day, bro.
Yep.
So, hey, that's not bad though. I'm like, hey, everybody starts somewhere. So 16, so 0.16 times 365 is 58.40. So yep, $58.40. And that's amazing.
No. That's when I got 2 terahash.
Oh, I see. Right on.
I do it a math kind of. This I think how much I get paid every day now.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice. There we go, son. Okay. That's 0.2 Ethereum every day?
No. That's how much. No, the money in USD.
Oh, so a quarter, 25 cents every day.
Yeah.
Nice,
About
bro.
$93-ish.
$93 a year. Now I see where you got that. That's awesome. So yeah, so Kenny's saying I didn't think about it that way, dude. Of course. So here's another thing. I think about this so many different ways that like I love, like being able to evolve with this space because there's so many ways to think about it, and if it's just the smartest way that I've seen. And now I've also known other people that still have, like mining rigs in their house and they're still making money. But for me, I just, if I want to ever move, if I want to leave the country, if I don't want to end up paying for the electricity anymore, I could still log into Genesis Mining and just get paid. I could
Hey,
still do
yo,
what I need there.
what app did you use to mine on your phone?
Nice. Let me see here. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
did 290 a day.
Nice. Yeah, so Ray, talk about that app. What's that app?
Yeah, what's the app, bro?
Give us the tips, homie. Right on. See, and this is what I like here, guys, is that like we're building a community here. I want us to be able to talk about ways that we can earn passive cryptocurrencies, whether that be on your phones, your tablets, through these websites. And Ray says I followed. I can't wait for spam when there's lifetime contract. Yes, you will get it. I will be knocking the doors down. I'd be like, go, red team, go, red team, go. I use Ether Miner Bot on a phone. So maybe that's what it's called. Old phone, old used phone plugged in and left running. That's what I'm talking about.
Actually, let me search that up.
It's called Ether Miner Bot, bro.
Interesting.
Yes, I am now doing the same thing. So I just inherited a Samsung Note 4 from somebody that would just gave me one, and she was all like, "Hey, I don't use it. You can have it." So I was like, "Okay, let's check this out."
Well, I have a couple Android at home that no one uses.
Ether Miner Robot. Holy crap, Ray. This one, bro? Kenny, that's a great question. I'm not offering lifetime, but what I'm saying is I want you to subscribe and you'll be able to know when I'm going to buy into Genesis Mining. And as soon as Genesis Mining has their lifetime contracts open, and I will be spamming everybody that's subscribed. I'll be just going bow, 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 bow. And I'll be telling you, like, this is why you need to have that Bitcoin set aside, have some money set aside because we're going to dump on Genesis today so that we can get paid out for life.
It's an Android app. Oh my god.
This is amazing. It's Android only though, right? This Ether miner bot that Ray is talking about, it is. It is only Android because Apple doesn't allow this stuff, and that's because they don't want their devices to be ran down really fast by the intensity that these robots put on it. But I love this. Ray, what is up, bro? This is so cool that you showed me this. Thank you, man. We're gonna have to talk some more about this tomorrow night because yeah. So there's another one that I was using too on another device called Neo Neon Miner, and this mines Neo.
Wait, doesn't it put wear on your phone though?
It definitely does. So use old phones that are, that you don't really care about because it's gonna make it hot and it's gonna wear the battery down.
Did you ever heard of the thing called BlueStack on your computer? You know, you can download Android app on it.
No, that's amazing. Okay, then I'm gonna start doing this.
I might cheat the system. I got to,
Yeah, yeah. I call it maximizing your profits.
Well, just imagine a phone you make $290 a day. I have a decent computer, probably $5.
Here's another one. It's called EOBot. This is another one that you guys can get started for free. I'm gonna do a video on that, and it's one that's been paying me out for months. But I don't really care about it because like it's so small that like it doesn't really matter how much it's paying out. But yeah, I want to show you guys that at some point too because it's gonna be so cool. So
It
what's
just called Ether Miner Bot Robot, right?
yes, it's called ETH Miner Robot.
I'm watching a YouTube channel right now. There's a guy, he set up like the whole rig for it with the phone.
Oh, nice. I could definitely see that. It's probably like a little fan cooling it, huh?
It's pretty dope. I like it.
Nice. So yeah, ETH miner robot guys, check that out. Compliments of Ray, right on. I could see that it's ETH miner bot. It has a great ETH symbol. I erased all the apps I could, and it runs faster. Okay, so he's giving you tips on how to make sure that you can maximize your profits on a smartphone. So just delete
Man,
the other apps.
where were you like almost 2 months ago? Come on.
I know, right? That would have been so cool, bro. Like if I would have started mining a few months ago before this all went up. But it's okay. It's still gonna keep going up.
Yep.
So, does it require a pool? Let's check it out. Let's see if it does. It looks to me that like all you need to do is you just need to end up putting in a wallet address. No pool, just enter a wallet and you get 0.045 ETH. You have to get 0.045 ETH to get payout.
Huh.
That's amazing. So once it gets 0.045 Ethereum, then it automatically pays out to the wallet of your choice.
Hey, yo, guess what?
What's up?
It worked on my computer.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay. It's called BlueStack. Download it on your computer.
Let's check this out. Let's check this out. See guys, this is the coolest part about like this channel right here. This is what makes me so grateful for having this. So BlueStack, the best Android emulator on your PC. So
Yo.
okay. Download BlueStacks for Mac. What? So, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I love this already.
Now I'm gonna be having like laptops sitting around just mining. This is amazing. BlueStack the app. What is Kenny talking about? What is Kenny talking about? He said BlueStack the app.
No, wallet. Wait, what can it say?
BlueStack the app is what he said, but like it made me think like maybe they had one. BlueStacks.
Oh, really? What is that? I never heard of it. The BlueStack I'm talking about is the emulator on PC. Because I used to love phone game, some of them, and then I just download it on here.
Wow.
Yo, it worked.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, I'm tripping.
This is crazy. You're gonna start a farm, aren't you? You're gonna have a farm of all these little miners going. Be careful
Because
though, bro. It's gonna make your computer hot.
No, I have like, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, on my personal computer, I have 3 that I don't use. And then I work for the school. Pretty much I have about 17 laptops that no one using it.
Wow. This is amazing.
I'm gonna make a farm with this. Have fun with this.
Yeah, yep. So there you go, guys. Even if you're not even able to put any money into cryptocurrency, right here just now we were able to discover a solution where if you even just have a smartphone, an Android phone, you could just sit it there, have it lying around, and it can not only mine you Ethereum, but you can also mine Neo. I've been successful with mining Neo. The Neo Neon miner is amazing. You just open up this app, and basically you click down here, it'll have a start button. I just downloaded this, and it'll have a start button, and you'll just start it, and then you'll set up like a Neo wallet address, and then it will pay out right to whatever address you choose. So that's amazing, guys.
I'm loading it up right now. Setting up my. Oh my god, this is fun.
Yes, I love this. Install Ether app and use that. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, if you run on your phone, how many kilohertz, whatever you got?
See, that all depends on like however much you're.
Wait. Are you sure this is not a scam? Because I just got zero point. Okay, this is too much. I got more than I could pay for. That I got paid out from Genesis already. It's been 5 seconds.
Jeez, that's amazing. You see, there's so many ways to do this. Neo Neon Miner. Let me put this out.
let us know about this stuff. This is awesome.
Yes, this is the guy Ray. Like we met after the Starwater event. This guy's awesome. Neon Miner.
Neon. When I search up any miner on App Store, there's a ton out there.
Yeah. Yeah, there is so many. So like on the Google Play Store, I'm seeing that there's so many more things that are happening with cryptocurrencies, and it's usually because Apple doesn't allow this type of stuff to happen on their devices. They don't want to wear their devices down. So I get it.
It's dumb.
Oh, well, I also get it too because like their devices are lasting.
Yo, because if I can mine with iPhone, I have like 4.
That's
Doing nothing.
awesome, dude. They have a Bitcoin miner robot.
Yeah, I saw that too. I might check it out first before I start using it.
I'm checking that out too. They have the Nice Hash mining pool.
Oh, they have mining gate too.
Oh, well, yeah. There was somebody else that was telling me about that a little while ago.
Me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice.
I was using it.
Minergate. On your computer, that's right.
Yeah, don't use it. It's not. You don't make any profit out of it.
Oh. Yeah, so yeah. That's always something that I was looking at. I was like, man, it's just hard for us to like be able to like get enough that can really
Yeah,
do something.
By the way, if you guys want to mine, use a nice hash. It will kill your graphics card pretty fast, but if you have a good one, it might work it. I'm not sure. Do
Yeah.
the calculation.
Yes, and Kenny, hey, have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for following. If it wasn't for that, then I wouldn't have a channel like this. So I appreciate you. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. for some more crypto news. Do I need a Neo wallet? Where? How? Yeah, you can kind of Google it, and you can see that like you can just get a Neo wallet, and like
Yeah.
there's a few of them. I'm like now getting fascinated by all of these freaking miners that are on Android store because like there's a Litecoin miner. It's called Pocket
Oh,
Miner.
yeah. Dude, I might download that because you know me with the
Yep, that's your
Okay.
jam.
Yeah. Yo. Here. This is the wallet that me and this guy use.
Exodus, yep. Exodus is good. I'm using it, sparingly right now just because, like they did have a problem with some of my Bitcoin transactions during the last like when all those transactions went crazy with fees. But other cryptocurrencies I haven't had a problem with.
Oh, I see. I see. What's the problem with this? The miner on your phone.
What is
It
it?
have it have 5 minute cooldown. Every 5 minutes you have to pause.
I see. I see. Dude, there's another really cool app that I found called Free Bitcoin Faucets. So Faucets crypto coins. This is another way for you guys to be able to earn just tiny little amounts of um, cryptocurrencies, just for pretty much passively, and you don't have to put any money into it. But, you know, this is
Hey,
just really small.
hey, yo, the guy that in Twitch right now. You say you get paid 290 a day. How many time you mine? I mean, how long?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good question. How long have you been mining for, Ray? Man, I'm having so much fun doing this. I'm getting ready to get some art ready for the Twitch channel too. So I'm glad
Oh
that you
yeah,
keep saying that you love Twitch.
I just saw your profile picture. That looked pretty dope.
Nice, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna end up getting like a lot more done. And I'm glad you said that you like Twitch more than Mixer because I'm all like, yeah, Mixer it has less lag, and so that's the big thing.
Yeah, but Twitch, you can do so much stuff with it, and it's a bigger community.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep, I hear that. So yeah, Ray,
U-
if you don't, if you
Usually around this time, I start playing games, but today I'm hooked now. I'm
nice.
hooked with this thing.
I know, right? Exactly. I'm all like, man, like these are my games. Like I used to play video games, now I just like mine Bitcoin, trade cryptocurrencies, do all that.
Oh my god, mining powers device. I'm running at 7K KHS kilobyte
Kilohertz.
kilohertz. Yeah.
Yep. He's been mining for only 2 days. I have not yet achieved a payout, but I think it's legit. I'm at about 0.018 right now. Dude, that's good. That's enough, man. That's great. I like that.
Well, um, I'm sorry to tell you this. I get past that. It's only been like a minute
Where are you getting past that at?
on my computer.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But well, you got a powerful computer.
This is awesome. I like this.
That's awesome.
I'll make a giant farm with this.
Boom.
I'm gonna use this cash to invest in Genesis.
Right on. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, they gave you an option to get free Ethereum also. Just watching an ad. That's cool.
That is
Oh, hold on.
cool. That's kind of like
I'll be
that
right back.
Kala coin.
I need to use a restroom.
Yeah,
Shoot.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I gotta get my Mac on this. Exactly, Ray. Like this right here is like what we're saying. Yeah. So this BlueStacks, what I have pulled up on the screen right now, if I download this to my Mac, then I can download things like Ether mining robot to my computer. And Mango's already said he's got more from his computer in the first 5 minutes than you got in the last 2 days. And you got that on a mobile phone, and that's the reason why. It's just because it's a lot less powerful, and that's expected with all mobile phones. But on a computer, it's a lot more powerful, so that's why he's getting a bigger payout a lot faster. So I love that. You're right, bro. I gotta get my Mac on it too. So that is amazing. That is amazing. I'm so grateful that like we're able to like do this stuff, guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna be on here for just a few more minutes. We'll be taking off. I got some stuff that I want to end up doing. Plus, I'm gonna end up moving some cryptocurrencies around, studying some more, doing that fun stuff, and then also trying to set things up so that way we can really get this channel going. I'm gonna check what's going on, like how Periscope looks. That is such an awesome platform. Showing that I'm broadcasting live. What's up to anybody on Periscope? Connected. Cool. Taking a look at things within the price of the market. If anybody else has any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. This is the wallet that Mango was talking about as well, that I use. Exodus wallet. It is pretty good. It's gorgeous, like with its design. Really helps you see your assets all split up differently. So if you got Bitcoin, Dash, Ethereum, Dogecoin, this is an old image. I wish they would still have Doge, but they dropped Dogecoin. But Litecoin, and then that way you can see it all in US dollar value, all split up. Right on, right on, right on. Yeah, I'm just taking a look at Exodus, showing people a little bit about that since we talked about it. What's up?
You own every currency on Exodus.
I know. And now look, it's gotten even bigger. I have so much Dogecoin. 2,000 Doge. No, this is like I'm just showing them the product images from the website.
Oh, god damn it!
Yeah, no, it's all good. But like, yeah, so you can see, guys, that like this is a really cool app, and you know, they do have a really slick interface. What's really cool is they have backups. So like, you can't back up your wallet until you send one transaction to it, but you know, they support all of these currencies. So
Yeah, it's good and it's fast too. It's like 5 second transaction.
yep, that is true. That is true. I'm just waiting on a support ticket from them to come back and show me some of my missing payouts, and then I will probably get back into Exodus big time as well. But just gotta wait a little bit. So yeah, see, like you, like I gotta wait for my um, support tickets to get answered too.
Hey yo, Ray, join our Discord. Don't be scared, bro.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. If you do, he already did join, but you know, if you want to join, you can. If not, I understand that too. And he's gonna call between, ask some things about analog cold storage, or if you have time, please call me tonight. I got time sensitive questions. Great show tonight. Much thanks. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for really just joining in tonight, participating in on this. Yeah, and I'm probably gonna end up actually getting off here in just a minute. Is anything that you want to end up saying, Mango?
I'm just having fun with this.
Yeah, I'm having fun with it too, man. And so with that, like, yeah, I'll just go ahead and say, first of all, if you guys like what I'm talking about here, make sure to share this, get the message out. I like to build a community, and I thank everybody for participating tonight, everybody that's participating in the chat, the regulars that are coming back for part of the Sovereign Starseed team. This is just the beginning. This is like 1.0. We have so many more levels to work through on making this like a fun channel. So if I didn't have you guys already around, like this channel would be a lot shorter. It wouldn't be, you know, what it is. So thank you so much. I'm very grateful for this. And make sure that you follow on Twitch if you did catch this broadcast or are watching a replay. That's where I'm going to be putting a lot of my love into making that type of channel a lot better. So yes, follow me on Twitch, as well as in my previous video descriptions. You can see all my social media profiles. You can follow me there, and that's how you can also get in on some of these investment opportunities that we talk about here. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching this tonight. What's
Before
up?
you go, I post a link on Discord. Just that's computer. I tell you, it's cheap, and they have a one that with 12 gigs, and I don't know where to find it. Lost it.
Nice. I want to get one with like an i7 and 16. So we'll see.
Yeah, I like that computer. It's pretty good. It's cheap.
Okay, the Inspiron. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'll check
Just
this
click on
out.
it. Uh-huh.
Thank you,
You're welcome,
bro.
bro.
Yes, thank you, man. And so yeah, I appreciate that. And then yes, to anybody else that's watching, we'll be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 5 o'clock Universal. If you have any cryptocurrency questions, just go ahead and reach out. Join the Discord room. We're going to be building up a community on there for even when we're not streaming. So thank everybody. I thank you guys all so much. You know, I'll just end off with saying too that at the beginning of the stream, I was also saying it. I am very grateful that we have a neutral internet. I am very grateful that we're able to do this right now with each other. I am extremely honored to be able to have an internet and a platform where I can get this message out in such a cheap way. And that's the only reason that allows this type of channel to survive. So if you guys haven't already heard about it, make sure that you contact your state representatives and your country's representatives and let them know that you care a lot about net neutrality, and we're not going to shut up until you know that is honored and that the net stays neutral, or there's going to be an alternative version of the net created. So yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Z Ray. Oh man, doing the work right there. I appreciate you. So yes, that's like some of the greatest thing that we can do right now is just sharing this stream out and getting the message out so that more people can see it. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. at about 10 p.m. We may be streaming live from Starwater Wednesdays in Boulder, Colorado. And yeah, so just be tuned in for that. Stay tuned. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for everything that you guys provide for me, because, again, I'm just super grateful. So, yes, with gratitude, right back to you, sir. So, don't worry, Ray. We'll be talking on the phone here shortly. And yeah, if not tonight, probably tomorrow. And then, yeah, just, we can definitely get some other stuff taken care of. And then, yeah, anybody else that's looking at this, just follow the links in the descriptions. They won't lead you wrong. And I will see you guys tomorrow night in another episode of Sovereign Starseed. Peace, everybody. Peace to the humans of Earth. Have a great night.